Meet Theresa Grisafi. She's one of the recently elected Smithtown Library Trustees. Remember back in June when the library board voted to ban Pride book displays from the children's section of the library? And local, regional, and national media picked up the story? Theresa Grisafi was one of the trustees responsible for these hateful actions and the negative media attention that resulted.
A controversial decision by a public library on Long Island to ban displays and books about gay pride from the children's bookshelves. The decision creating an uproar in the Suffolk County community of Smithtown.
This led to the governor of New York directing the Division of Human Rights to investigate the Smithtown Library for anti-LGBTQ bias. Fast forward 4 months and Grisafi is at it again. This time she has an issue with an internal diversity and inclusion newsletter. This newsletter is an internal document created by library leadership. It is intended to offer optional professional development resources to employees. This newsletter is not intended for the public. The newsletter covers such topics as Hispanic Heritage Month, Black History Month, and how to celebrate specific holidays like Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Columbus Day, and Indigenous Peoples Day. It touches on things like disability employment awareness, anti-racist policies, and book bans. It provides training tips for how librarians can create inclusive catalogs and use culturally inclusive language. Finally, it also dives into the topic of celebrating LGBTQ kids and their allies. This is, we presume, where Theresa Grisafi has a problem. Grisafi spent a good part of the September board meeting grilling the head of the diversity committee as to why this newsletter was needed. Clearly, she has a problem with our library being an inclusive place where everyone from diverse backgrounds should be respected because, as she claims, not all community members follow the diversity and inclusion ideology. We aren't sure when making people feel included at the public library or respecting people for their differences became an ideology. We just think inclusion and respect is just all part of being good humans. On social media, Grisafi goes by the name Terry America. Based on her words and her actions, it's not a stretch to imagine that in Terry America's America, all families look the same, and by that we mean white, Christian, and of course, straight. But in the real world, the public library is for everyone. Help us take back our library. Vote on October 11th to stop the hate.